So after spending a couple days exploring Rome, we have now made it to Florence, which is another bucket list city of ours for Italy. And it was actually quite easy to get here. We went to the main terminal, Rome Termini, and hopped on a high-speed train. And it took about an hour and a half. We did make a mistake though, which was we booked our train tickets a bit too late, so the prices were more expensive. It was almost like $80 a person, Canadian dollars.
It should have been 40, right?
Yeah, it would have been cheaper. So make sure to like pre-book your tickets. And I just used the app Omio, and I think you can even buy tickets directly through the other high-speed train websites. But yeah, book early.
And I have planned a perfect romantic walk through Florence for you.
Wonderful.
It's going to be a total of 6 kilometers, but that's easy compared to Rome.
We've been walking like 10, 12 kilometer days since we got to Italy. Wow, I like this area already.
Yeah. We're going to start at the local market. It's called Mercato di San Ambrogio.
Very nice. I can already see this side is like the fruit of the produce area, but on the other side, you have some food trucks, also antiques and plants and lots of stuff going on. Very lively. I love that there's these type of markets all over the city. There was one near where we were staying as well.
Yeah, look at all the fresh produce. They look so good. And very reasonable too. €2 for a kilo.
Yeah. And a lot of them is not like...
They look delicious.
From Thailand. From Thailand.
Thailand. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Beautiful, beautiful. We're just gonna explore
we're gonna walk
a bit
around first. Thank you. Hey, I have a question for you. When he shook your hand, did he like scrape your hand?
Scrape?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, keep going first. I'll tell you over here. So like, give me your hand. Yeah, so he's like this, and then he went like this. What does that mean?
I have no idea.
I thought that was weird.
Okay, let's go to another section of the market.
Okay. Market is not a really big market, but there's a lot of interesting little shops. Mostly they're butcher shops because Florence is also known for like the famous T-bone steak. So we see a lot of that in this market, but also the cheese, the olive oils, pasta, cafe, like good bars to drink coffee. Like it's just a cute little place.
Yeah.
But I think we have another place in mind for lunch.
Mm-hmm. Just right outside the market.
And it's still a famous dish that we're trying to find for lunch, and it is a tripe sandwich. I feel like we're eating tripe all the time in Italy, but we must, right? We must try it because it's famous in Florence.
Wow, look at this, babe. Look at all this pasta. They look so fresh.
Yeah, this is all fresh pasta.
And so many different kinds. Mm-hmm. We eat so much carb in Italy, though.
We do. Sorry.
We're gonna gain so much weight after this trip.
Oh, there's a lineup already.
Really?
Yeah, this one, is it?
Yeah, that's the place. Honestly, lineups in Italy move pretty fast.
I was just saying that walking at that market, I was like, where are all the tourists? There's like no tourists because they're all here.
So what are we getting from here?
We are getting the lamb prodotto. So it is the cow stomach sandwich, which is famous in Florence. I mean, it's not just tourists who are in line, like locals are here in line too as well.
We should just share one, right?
Yeah, I think it will be heavy.
Yeah.
Because usually it's a bit like fatty, right?
We need to leave some room for other snacks.
True, true.
Come Milano.
It's happening.
Fate come Milano. Come Milano mangia subito.
Ok, poi it's like watching that.
Yeah.
More
Like
napkins.
one.
Uno il mio con tutto e uno senza piccante.
Guarda è bellissimo.
Just standing here, watching them taking orders, preparing the food. Already entertainment, you know?
Yeah, they're so chill. They like make jokes with each other, make jokes with people in line. I don't know exactly what they're saying, but people are laughing and they're happy. And I successfully ordered us uno lamprodotto classico picante.
Oh, I understand that.
Yeah,
One spicy classic lampredotto.
exactly. But I was like standing there in line, like, is he gonna ask me? Is he gonna ask me? And then when he asked me, I was like, I said it all. And then he looked at me because he wanted to ask me spicy or not spicy. He was like, I was like, picante. And he's like,
You got it.
got it. I finally got it. Wow, it is huge though.
Let's see the inside. Ooh, nice and hot.
Look at that.
I can smell it from here.
So I think it's like salsa verde, like the green chilies. Oh, it's packed. You know what? Look. Look at the top. They removed some of the bread to fit even more meat in there. And before he put this like cover on the sandwich, he dipped it in like a broth or a sauce. So it pulls it all
Yeah.
together. Oh, I'm excited for this.
Let's go eat over there. Let's join that dude over there.
The dude at the camera.
Yeah. We have a special guest,
Yeah.
Gregor Brown.
Yeah.
From Gregor Brown.
YouTuber. We watch your videos. We were coming to Italy, but we actually met in Samoy
That's right.
because you watch our videos to go to Samoy.
So it's a cross-pollinating here.
Yeah.
Welcome to Florence.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This wasn't planned.
No,
We walked
no.
around the corner and we saw you eating this.
I'm just out and about all
Yeah.
day. This is- yeah.
You already finished your sandwich.
And you got the lampredotto. This is the fourth and final stomach of a cow. Slow boiled with the green sauce on there, a little bit cante, and not for the faint of heart. Go for it.
You go first.
You're gonna like it.
Cats know their stuff. They come to the best place in all of Florence to get their lampredotto on. And earlier you're just over at the Sant'Ambrogio Market. Perfect. So you got Mercato Centrale and you got the Sant'Ambrogio Market. Those are the two big
We're
food
doing
markets in Florence.
the local things.
Sant'Ambrogio is more local, yeah.
That is delicious.
Damn, it is good.
Is the herbs are from the green sauce?
Yeah.
That's so good. And
gotta-
because they like dip the bread in like the broth,
Yeah.
it makes it
Bagnato.
so.
Bagnato.
Nice and salty. I thought it would be fatty, but it's not that bad.
Yeah.
No.
And this is the OG street food of Florence. 500 plus years. People have been eating this here on the street in Florence. The other
good.
big sandwiches is the porchetta and the schiacciata. And the schiacciata from Antico al Vinaio.
It's a
But-
specific place.
But you can get them in anywhere. But the Antico al Vinaio will be packed with tourists. But if you want the OG schiacciata, you go to Antico Vinaio. But this, for the price, would you pay $5? And you get all that goodness. Not too many tourists because I think a lot of them are shy. So
This is really, really
not
good.
everybody's up for cow's stomach.
Real quick, big thanks to our partner Squarespace for supporting our channel and our travels. Whether you are running a business, sharing your online portfolio, or creating content like us, having a website helps you to look more professional, and Squarespace makes it easy for you to get started. You can pick from one of their award-winning templates or use their AI tool, Squarespace Blueprint, which helps you create a website that fits your style. They also have all the tools you need to help you sell your products online or even create and sell your online course. And with the Squarespace app, you can easily manage your website on the go. Just head over to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Flora and note to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Now let's get back to the video.
Wait, what if
There's a girl in there at the office.
there's someone in there?
Well, it's like a little office.
Oh,
Oh,
maybe.
She probably gets it all the time.
So this is one of the wine windows that you will
Yeah.
find around the city.
But it's actually someone's office. So there's no wine here.
This is not the operating one.
Yeah. But you said she probably gets a knock all the time.
And how many in the city did you say?
It's around 200, and they were like in the medieval times. And the mayor of Florence gave people the right to sell wine from their beautiful palaces. And they, people would come up with their wine jug, and they'd hand their jug back filled up with wine. So it wasn't a place where you'd serve a glass of wine. It's just a place where you're getting a wine jug. But over the years, they covered them up. But only recently have they become popular again during the time of COVID.
That's pretty cool.
When you're not looking for service, you just want the goods.
Yeah, the city allowed it kind of in COVID as a way of social distancing.
This is one of the main reasons that I want to come to Florence, to see this.
This is quite epic. Look at this.
This is incredible.
This feels so different from St. Peter's Basilica in Rome, in Vatican City, right? Like the whole look of the cathedral,
The colors, everything.
the color, everything. And it's because I think the cathedral itself is more Gothic architecture, and the one back in Vatican City is more Renaissance. So it looks almost like richer and grander and wealthy. This one is almost a bit more like simple looking on the outside. But the dome structure is a Renaissance engineering feat, basically. So it's kind of unique to see something so different here. It's beautiful still. I think the simplicity of it makes it very, very beautiful.
Beth, remember how you say it's simple?
It's not.
Simple architecture?
We just didn't make it to the front of the cathedral yet. That was just a side.
Look
This
at how
is
detailed that is.
insane. And is it stone? Like they carved it in stone? Wow, the doors and everything, it's so detailed. It does say free entry, no ticket required, but I'm not sure like where, you know what I mean? I don't see an entrance. Did you find the entrance?
I think it's over here.
Wow, that's a long lineup. And today is a Monday. It's not even a weekend.
It's moving though.
I think Florence is definitely getting very, very popular as a tourist attraction.
Yeah.
Like I talked to lots of people, like our friends and subscribers, and they all said, oh, must go to Florence, aside from Rome. So naively, we thought that, no, just go inside to see the cathedral. But the lineup honestly looks like it would take 2 hours. So I think we're not gonna go inside, even though I was really looking forward to it. But it's such a beautiful day today, and the forecast says it's gonna rain for the next couple days. So we just wanna take the opportunity to really explore more of different parts of Florence. But if you were interested to come here, there's actually a couple ways to see this cathedral. I saw that there's signs where you can buy tickets to go walk up to the dome, you can walk up the bell tower. Those ones require tickets, and I think you gotta buy them like way ahead, like in advance. But the cathedral, maybe come early and try to get in front of the line and make your way in.
Don't make the same mistake as us.
But honestly, it's still very beautiful to walk around this square here. And it probably is one of the most busy, most popular spots in all of Florence. Seems like all the tourists are here.
Yeah. Can you feel that it's a romantic city?
It does feel like a romantic city. someone playing live music somewhere? Yeah, over there.
Take my
Do you want to take the carousel together? We've never done that. Let's go check the price.
Yeah, let's check the price first.
One adult, 3. Oh, it's not bad at all. It's €3 for a 2-minute ride.
Let's do it.
Wanna do
We're
it?
here.
It's either this or gelato, but we already had gelato the last couple of days, right?
We can do both.
Are we gonna do both? I mean, it's the price of a gelato. Where should we go? You want these two?
Yeah. It's like we're going on a date. I haven't done this since I was very small.
But
5 or 6.
Not even like a fancy one like this, right?
No, it was at a temple in Thailand. So romantic.
I think it's not romantic just because it's a carousel. It's because of the live music being performed over here.
Yeah.
Oh! Yay! Yeah.
Ticket.
Oh.
I'm giving you a hand.
I didn't see him there. I thought you were being
No matter how far, no matter wherever you are, I'm with you. Deep in your heart, my love, I'll stay. When I'm away, no matter how far.
Hey, is that David?
It's fake David.
Oh, really? It's not the real David?
The original statue of David was here, but then because of like the wind, the weather, like it was tearing apart, they moved it like indoors into some sort of museum, but they made a replica of him.
I never like understand why it's like a masterpiece of art. Why is it so important?
I think it was because during the Renaissance times, they were trying to really make things more lifelike, more human. So for Michelangelo to take a piece of marble and carve this beautiful human with all the detail of his abs, that sexy part where, on the side of his abs, everything, his hair, I think it was a big deal. But he's not even the most fit man around here. Like, look at that guy.
Yeah, those two guys are pretty
Yeah, and it's not just naked men around here. There's also naked women statues behind them. But yeah, there's a lot of nakedness in this square. So this is another square, which was only a couple minutes walk from where we were earlier. I think it's called the Piazza della Signoria. Probably saying that wrong, but it's also a very famous area. And you can go into this beautiful building here and walk all the way to the top. I think that's the theme in Florence, is you can always walk to the top and see the view of the city. We're here at another famous spot. You just keep walking and they just pop up. Like they're all kind of within the same area. I think Florence is not that big. Like this bridge here, I think it's called the Vecchio Bridge. What is famous about it is there's actually jewelry shops built onto the side of the bridge, as you can see over here.
Yeah, gold shops, goldsmiths.
I think we need a little energy boost. We've been walking quite a bit today and we only had that sandwich. It's time for a pocket coffee. This is our new find here in Italy.
It's so delicious.
It's actually Ferrero, the company that makes the Ferrero Rocher, but we've never seen this anywhere else. And it's basically a chocolate with a liquid shot of espresso inside. It's fun to eat and it really gives us an energy boost instead of stopping at a bar for coffee.
But be careful though, because last time I almost make a big mess on my pants. I was wearing white too. There's a liquid center inside.
You have to pop the whole thing in your mouth.
Yeah, you don't want to bite it.
Yeah, you wanted to bite half to see the inside, and that was not very smart.
I usually don't like chocolate, but this is special.
Yeah, it's so
You
good.
can taste a shot of espresso.
Hits
up
you
into
right
your
in the head.
Oh. Just a quick snack break. What did you get?
I saw this at the bakery. I think it was spinach and ricotta torta. Only €3.50.
Very good.
Very yummy.
And I got a prosciutto sandwich. I started already. Quite yummy.
This one also only €6.
Simple, just bread and prosciutto, just like how I like it. No sauce, no nothing.
So there is like affordable food options, especially if you don't need to sit down, have a glass of wine. Like, I think if you sit down, it would probably be closer to like 15, 20 euros, which is not bad. It's usually a nice environment, but we like to eat like this.
Yeah, and you can choose this epic view. Good, right?
But you see, this bread is different from what we had earlier today. This is a Tuscan flatbread. You can see how flat it is, so they make their sandwiches. There's a special name for this type of sandwich made with the flatbread, different from the bun we had earlier today.
And not as greasy too.
Surprisingly quiet in this garden.
That's because you have to pay 10 euros to get in here. But it's worth it.
Everyone else went to the free viewpoint,
Yeah.
didn't they?
That one is too busy. Wow.
This is so beautiful. Let's go take a look at the front. So we are now at the Bardini Gardens. It is beautiful. We are a bit early in the sense that usually late March to about June is when different types of flowers in this garden bloom. So we don't really see that many flowers in the garden at the moment, but some of the white ones, I think maybe they are camellia flowers. They're starting to bloom.
There's some purple ones over there and yellow ones.
But it's a very, very peaceful place. And I kind of like that. I don't mind that it's a paid place because it's nice to get away from the crowds.
Yeah.
It was quite crowded in the square today.
Might even get a glass of wine or beer here to enjoy the view.
I just love the open spaces and that people enjoy being outside, having a drink, relaxing, walking around in the gardens. Like, it's a slow life, and I never really thought Italy was going to be like this. I don't really have an image of what Italy would have been like, actually. I thought it would be kind of fast and loud and, you know, that kind of stuff because of the people in the cars, but life is...
Mission Impossible.
But life is like slow and beautiful and sweet and cultural, historic. Yeah. So nice. We had a good day in Florence.
Yeah. What did you do? Did you order cappuccino?
I broke the rules.
Oh no.
I was looking at the menu and I was like, do I want an Americano? No, I actually want a cappuccino. But it's fine. She just gave me a smile and said, okay. It comes with all these goodies though. Olives, all for you.
Almonds.
Almonds for me. And we
Potato
can share
chips.
the chips.
And I'm trying gluten-free beer for the first time.
You might like it.
Peroni.
Because you usually don't do too well with really weedy beers.
Yeah.
Well, we had rice beer in Asia. So I wonder what makes this one gluten-free.
Let me try. Oh, it's nice.
Refreshing.
Nice and cold. Very crisp.
I have an olive. I still don't like olives.
I love olives.
Really? You think I should give it another chance?
Yeah, pick one for you.
Oh, they just don't look appetizing.
Yeah, all of you. Maybe you don't like pickle things, that's why you don't like olives.
It's so salty and sour.
Yeah, wash it down with that.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, it tastes good with the beer. Very good. I'll stick to my almonds. This is nice. Quite romantic.
Thank
Gelato. Nice and chilly, right? Perfect weather for a gelato. This is actually probably the most inexpensive one we've had. The small cone, big scoop, is only €2 each.
Very good.
I got the black cherry this time. I don't want to be disappointed because last time I had the best pistachio gelato, so I was like, let me try something else.
Yeah, I may as well try different flavor.
Yeah.
I'm trying a new one too.
Strawberry.
And it's not as bright, so it's gonna be good.
It's a Tuscan strawberry. Wow. That's delicious.
You can never have too many gelato in Italy.
And it's always well deserved because this is to celebrate 10 kilometers of walking today.
Well, another successful day here in Italy. Florence
I like
awesome.
the vibe of Florence a lot. We hope you also enjoyed touring the city with us today. We will see you in the next city. As always, thank you for watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye.